let's see what Tora has in store for us. Oh, we have Dougal.
The boy and his blade, who seemed to be working with them, got away. But we apprehended the girl from the wanted poster along with her blade. The town is once again safe for...
Say, Podrick, do you remember what my orders were?
Sir?
I told you to capture the blade with the emerald core crystal, did I not? Do you recall me ever telling you to capture some little girl with barely a bounty on her head?
But, sir, she's a member of Torna.
I'll say it slowly for you, just so we're clear. Get
these dudes.
the blade with the emerald.
Consul Dougal, sir.
What?
I'm not exactly sure what color emerald is supposed to be.
Oh boy.
Oh, give me strength! It's green, you idiot! Emerald is green! Like this! Green! Get it, ya clod?
Well, that's more of like a jade, but yeah.
Green! I get it now. So, emeralds are green. Huh.
You dunderhead! How many blades do you see with green core crystals? It's patently obvious. How do you mix that blade up
true.
with some worthless cat monster?
Actually, sir, technically I believe that's a tiger, rather than a...
Silence!
Hilarious.
Consul!
What is it? Haven't you heard of knocking?
My apologies, sir. It's just that Lady Morag has...
Oh?
What?
Special Inquisitor Morag has just arrived from the motherland.
Already?
Uh-oh.
Her ship has just docked.
This cannot be happening!
Yeah, we'll be finding out who Lady Morag is soon enough. Yeah, so this is her ship. Or at least the ship that she comes in on. Yeah. Man, pretty impressive size. Just a little bit smaller than the town itself. And there she is. Yeah, I think we cut back to... Yeah.
You live down here?
Yeah, this is his house, yeah.
This just back door. Front entrance over there.
Makes sense. Whoa! Is that the cloud sea down there? We're so high up.
Yeah, don't look down.
Nice view, eh? Tora likes to just sit and watch cloud see sometimes.
You have a wonderful home.
Anyway, Rex.
Rex?
That's what he said.
Tora, explain other reason I help you. You see, Tora always wanted to make driver friends.
Ah, interested in drivers, are you?
But of course. Tora think it's amazing how Driver and Blade join spirits together to make big power.
There's a reason for that, but we'll learn about that
want to be sidekick
soon
of
enough
Rex
as well.
Rex.
You know my name is just Rex, right? One Rex, not two.
It's mostly because of its species.
What is point?
Well, nothing, I guess. It just sounds a bit different from what I'm used to.
Yeah,
Double
true.
name just show Tora's respect. Respect for great driver. Rex should be proud.
I'm not sure I've earned all that yet. Oh, all right. You can call me Rex if it makes you happy. But instead of all this sidekick stuff, can't we just be friends?
Really? Tora will be friend of Rex? Hooray!
What a funny little guy. Hey, Tora, do you know much about this town?
Huh?
You wouldn't happen to know where the army takes
Well,
prisoners,
he does
would
live
you?
here.
Rex, you're not planning to...
Yep.
We have to save Nia and Dromark.
Yeah, because they were
I
captured.
thought you'd say that.
Oh, you talk about Driver and Blade who were with Rex before Tora's daring rescue.
Yeah.
Meh. Tora would have to ask around town for info like that. Before we do anything, time for food! All of today's
Better get
running
that
around
food?
make Tora hungry. Need food to help Rex.
I'm a little peckish too.
Can't we eat
Yeah,
later?
I can eat.
I want to find Nia and Dromark as soon as possible.
Stomach of Rex tell different story.
I can't help it, can I?
If it's all right with everyone, I could cook something.
Pyra, I didn't know you could cook.
Oh, that
Well,
she can.
as long as fire is
That's one of
involved,
her
I can
skills
do
as
almost
well.
anything. Fry, steam, grill, you name it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
If you want ice cream, though, you might have to find someone else.
Well, you can't have everything.
Yeah, so that is one of her skills. She can cook food. Tora, do you have any ingredients I can work with? Just in the pantry there. Not much, really. Tora, sorry. Doesn't seem wise to go out and buy more supplies, so we'll just have to make do with what we have. Let's see what we got then. Yeah, so we'll grab some ingredients. Glitter spuds, some pins. Oh, and here's an oil oyster and a single meaty carrot. And hot oranges, too. These aren't bad ingredients at all. All foods that can be eaten with no cooking. That's how Tora usually eats. That's a bit depressing. We aren't much better ourselves, you know. Yeah, I guess you're right. So what do you think, Pyra? Can you make anything with this? Yes, I think there should be enough. I'll just use the kitchen, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Pot of few? I think that's what it's called.
I just thought of a great menu idea. Look forward to that later.
Oh, glitter pig. Oh, this was the one I was thinking of. We don't have that. Yeah, so we'll just take the ingredients that we have and make this one.
Oh man, this is delicious.
Oh, yummy. So super very tasty.
Yeah, so having food also gives you the
Simply
same
exquisite.
benefits
I
with the
haven't
stuff that
eaten
we
this
can
well
buy.
in
Each one has, like, different
120
effects it gives.
years.
Glad you liked it. It seems like I did okay. I was worried I'd have gotten a little rusty over the years.
Considering
It
you
didn't
were
taste
asleep.
rusty at all. I mean,
But Tora is curious. Pyra is fire-using blade, yes? When Tora broke that water pipe, Pyra could still make fire.
Come to think of it, you're
Yeah.
right. That Bridget, the Imperial Blade, she used fire abilities just like Pyra, but the water seemed to douse much of her strength.
so what are you saying?
This world full of elemental energy called ether, yes?
Uh-huh.
Ether comes in forms like fire, water, and wind.
Yeah, essentially
While
the elements.
battling, drivers and blades both draw power from ether. But fire not good with water. Other blade
Clearly
woman got
not.
splooshy with water, so fire power's all damp.
But Pyra and I were able to use our powers with no problem.
Indeed. They were unaffected.
Why?
Well, my powers don't come from fire.
Meh? If power's not fire, why look like flames?
That may be a little complicated to explain.
Yeah, we also
Go
learn
on,
this
then.
later on. Right
Tora
now,
like
she pretty much just
complicated
doesn't
things
talk
a
about it.
lot.
Well, it...
Knock it off, Tora. Can't you see you're making her uncomfortable?
Eh,
Everyone has things they'd rather not talk about. Right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and fire powers are one
I'm
of them.
sure I'll be able to tell you about it soon enough.
Don't worry about it. Right now, we need to think about how to rescue Nia.
First, we go around town and find all information we can.
Yeah, charge in, guns a-blazing.
Yes, I dare say that we're all wanted criminals by this point. Pyra sticks out like a sore thumb.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, friends. Tora has an idea.
Just give her a hoodie. Yeah, pretty much.
Special Inquisitor Mora!
Yeah, it cuts back to
To
these
what
two.
do we owe this extreme pleasure? Had we but heard of your
This
grace's
dude.
visit, we could have prepared a suitable...
I don't stand on ceremony, Consul. I'd rather you just did your job.
Your grace? Someone of your standing deserves to be treated as such. You are His Majesty's representative.
Oh.
Please permit us to lay on a meal befitting your grace. Until then, we would be honored if...
Oh.
You made impressive time. I wasn't expecting you until tomorrow.
Oh, Lady Bridget!
If we have found the Aegis, then there is no time to waste. But I fear the passage has taken its toll on our engines.
The Aegis?
Yeah, so if you gather that by now,
How do you...
Lady Morag is the
Is there a problem?
driver
Dougal.
of Bridget.
Not at all,
They
your
both work in
grace.
tandem.
Good. Now, you've captured a driver from Torna. I am going to speak with her.
What? Why do you want...
Dougal. I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Yes, your grace. I'll take you to her right away.
Yeah, big reason why Dougal's afraid of her is because of her position. She's actually one of the higher-ups. Pretty much right up there, underneath the Emperor. But we don't necessarily know that right now. But we do have some
So,
idea.
You are the Torna ruffian. I must say you look a little different from your poster.
A little different. Whoever drew that should be the one in jail.
True.
Yes, I would be angry too.
You can drop the friendly act.
You won't name your friends?
My friends? I'm not so sure I'd call those trigger-happy Tona goons friends.
I see. I think we have our wires crossed here. I am not talking about Torna.
Huh? You're not?
No, I was referring to your more recent traveling
Oh.
companions. The driver boy and his blade.
Rex and Pyra.
Well, that was easy.
Damn it!
Well, she kind of walked into that one, so, yeah.
This looks like it could actually work.
Really nice hoodie.
Good idea, Tora.
Oh, man.
Right, let's look for Friends of Rex Rex.
Yeah, so we pretty much just run recon to figure out where Nia and Drellmark are being held. And to keep Pyra from being, noticed, we give her the hoodie. So we pretty much just leave Tora's place and head for the town. Don't
Come out, come out.
Grab a couple of things. Yeah, so we'll just head towards the markers. There are a few different people that we could talk to. Don't fall. Alright, have you heard anything about a girl called Nia who was captured by the Ardanians recently? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Some Ardanian dude was saying they were going to execute the prisoner within the next few days. Those Torna guys are pretty bad, right? I heard they killed loads of drivers to steal the core crystals. Pretty amazing if the Empire could have really captured one of them. The Empire is so cool. I wonder what they'll do with this execution thing anyway. I've never seen one before. Oh man. I've got to go see for myself. You guys should come along too. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we got some rumors of an execution happening. So definitely not sounding good. Looks like this next one's a bit higher up. Yeah, we can see it on the map here. Hey, have you heard anything about the girl called Mia who was captured by the Ardanians recently? Sorry. I'm only really interested in plants. I don't keep up with the latest rumors. I want to become a botanist in more Ardan, but my parents keep saying it's too dangerous. It's been a whole decade now since Morardain and Araya ceased hostilities. And sure, there's been this nasty group called Torna popping up in the news lately, but still. It's not like anything's bad's gonna happen with Morardain's in charge. Isn't this peaceful town prove that? Yeah, so nothing.
When did it get so late?
Oh, and I've started glowing. I'm a bit self-conscious.
Yeah, so a cool thing right there is that we actually do get some dialogue from the characters with the locations that we go to, and when there's a time change. So we just had the nighttime dialogue right there. Alright, let's talk to Mia. Have you heard anything about the girl called Mia? Oh yeah, I heard something interesting. Apparently the Torna member that the Ardanian Empire captured was some poor Madi girl called Mia. The name seems familiar somehow. Didn't the old Lord of Eshel a decade or so ago have... Actually, let's not talk about that. It's not a happy thing to think about. Thanks. Yeah, so a little hint into Nia's backstory. Oh, that's Podrick. Let's see what Podrick has to say. Ouch. That's gonna leave a bruise. The worst part about being head of security is having to report to my boss. He's such a jerk. In fact, you better not distract me, or give me an earful again. Got to keep on the lookout for this blade with a green core crystal. Yep. I have no idea where they are.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
Hey, have you heard anything about a girl called Mia? I don't know anything about that. The grown-ups do seem to be talking about secret, complicated stuff a lot lately. Apparently there are some kind of dangerous people causing trouble. It's only been 10 years since the war between Morardain and Araya ended. Why would they stir up more trouble? Sounds like a real pain. I hope the Ardanian soldiers will be able to protect us. Oh, so this gives the tutorial for the drivers. Did Rex know? They're recruiting over there for new drivers. Yeah, I saw that earlier when we first arrived in the city. Rex should try too. Chance of success, basically 100%. I'm wanted by the Ardanian Empire right now, remember? It seems like a bad idea to make myself conspicuous. Rex make a good point. Tara was just too curious to see what kind of blade Rex awakened. At any rate, I don't need to awaken a blade, do I? I already got Pyra. Come now, Rex. Don't tell me you thought drivers should only belong with a single blade. What? Is that not right? Not at all. Many drivers have more than one. With Neocom, we're a bit short on numbers right now. We might not hold up all that well in the fight. Perhaps it would actually be a good idea to get yourself a new blade. New blade opens up new possibilities in battle, after all. It would stop you from putting so much strain on Pyra as well. Seems like a good thing all around, if you ask me. Well, if Pyra doesn't mind, I guess it couldn't hurt to try. I don't have any objections, more the merrier. Now that's settled. Question is, where are we going to get ourselves a core crystal? Now that's one question I can answer. I happen to have one stored away for just such an occasion. Where grabs a core crystal with such a small body? The key to awakening a new blade is to foster a powerful resonance with the driver's spirit. Focus your whole mind on the core crystal as you touch it. As you try to hold a clear picture in your mind of the blade you wish to awaken. I'm not sure I really understand, but I'll give it a try. Hope you awaken a wonderful blade. Yeah, so we get that first one. So, we always get the same one. It's a wind element, and depending on your luck, it does change from playthrough to playthrough, but it can have different levels. Sometimes you could only have like a level 1 wind power, and sometimes you could even get one that can go up to level 3, so I guess we'll see. And even if you, like, restart this with a different save, it's going to be the same one over and over again for this specific one. So in order to get a different one, you would have to, like, restart the entire game itself. So we'll view the Awakening. And this is a generic one, too. Oh, I know who that first one was. Okay, so we have one that could use Knuckles. Okay.
Introducing me!
Alright. Yeah, so when we get the blades, we just get like an overview of, you know, what to do. A quick little cutscene for them. Let's just double check. So, Wind Mastery, we've got to see if that can go up to at least level 3. It is good to have at least one with 3. Yeah, so just some tutorial stuff for that. In order to get a better chance with blades, we just increase our luck, and we could do that with certain equipment. Hey, that looks like a good one. Man, Fur always stands on end whenever Tora sees Driver resonate with Crystal. So cool. Hey, don't look at me like that. You're making me feel weird. Well, looks like we got a new recruit anyway. Let's go and find out what happened to Nia. Rex, not so fast. No, what's up? Aren't you going to kit your new blade out? You can tune up the weapon with the core chip from that smithy there. If Rex never used core chip before then, now very good time to start. You can really tell the difference between a driver who uses core chips and one who doesn't. I'm starting to understand. Now for the main topic. Yeah, so we already did do this earlier, but this is a tutorial for it, because we can not only change essentially their weapon equipment by equipping them with chips, we can also give them accessories as well, just like with the characters. So this is where it's going to explain that. That over there is an aux core chip, or aux core shop. I don't suppose you had a lot of call to go in there before you became a driver. You're right about that. I used to wonder what all that strange gear was for, though. Perhaps we should head over and give it a try then. Aux cores are just the thing for supplementing the blade's power. There are all different types. Some boost defense, some make strong against insects, or stronger at nighttime, meh? There are a number of aux cores you can equip varies from blade to blade, mind. Interesting stuff. Now, this is the important part, so listen up. Usually when you get an aux core, it's in an empty state. You won't boost your blade with it empty. Okay, so how do you fix that then? Ah, I see. So this gizmo here makes aux cores usable. You catch on fast. That's right, this machine detects collectibles and raw aux cores and refines them into something useful. Here's one you could have a go with. I've been saving it up for this very occasion. Critical. Rex, best not to think about it where he stashes it. Yes, Tora's right about that. It's not so much collectibles, though. Here. Yeah, so we get the stuff to actually refine it. Man, you really have a lot stashed away there. Okay, Tora. You're good to go, Rex. Refine it. Got it. As soon as we're done, let's go and look for some info about Nia. Yeah, so in order to pretty much refine them, we have to use materials. So this is just like a base one. And then we could use the various materials, and we need a total of 8. So we could use a few of these, a few of these. Yeah, so as long as we get the total, then we'll be good to go. There we go, we have critical up 2. And he was right. Certain blades have varying amounts of amount of equipment they can equip. Some can only have like 1, some can have 3. So we'll definitely see that. Yeah, so we'll need collectible items, and then blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it just tells us in the store right there. Alright, so since we got that, let's check out the one that we did get. So we'll just lock those. See if we could get at least a 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, we did. Yeah, so there is a chance of having this first one only at a power level of 1. We do have to unlock these, but it is good that we have one that has a chance of getting up to level 3, which is really good. It saves us the trouble of summoning a different blade with the same powers. So it definitely makes it easier. And this one can equip a 1. So we can actually go back to Pyra and give her, because she can have 2. So we'll give her this one. Yeah, so that one increases crit rate by 12%. And since we already got that, we haven't gotten any courtships other than the one we bought, so we'll just leave that as is. And yeah, still got to work on her affinity, so we are good to go. And I believe we don't have any more of these. Yeah, so you can save that for later. Alright, just gonna double check this. 86 and 0. Yeah, so because we got the new blade with a different weapon set, we also get the weapon setup for the other characters as well, which is definitely pretty good. And I think that'd be good for now. Yeah, so we'll leave that. Affinity is 445, so we do have enough for this one.
Nice one!
Yeah, and then unlocks the tier 2. Yeah, so some of these do get a little bit expensive, though, too. As you can see. So, some of these we won't be able to get until much later on. So, don't have to worry about it too much. Alright, and we are good to go. And I believe if we open this chest right here, we actually do get a core crystal.
You're all mine.
Oh, and an overdrive protocol. Oh, 3 crystals. Yeah, so that overdrive protocol is actually a really useful item. Now, normally, when we get a blade for a person, for example, Rex, we can't exactly transfer blades from person to person. In order to do that, we have to use the overdrive protocol. But we only get a limited amount of those, so you kind of have to be a little picky as to who has who. So for now, we'll just stick with that. We could... Well, we could talk to a few more people, see what they have to say. Have you heard anything about a girl called Mia? Who are you people? Oh, maybe it wasn't a good idea to ask an Ardanian soldier. There was something I wanted to ask, but now I've clean forgotten what it was. If it's information you're after, go pay for it at a local informant. Chatting with the populace isn't our job, you understand. Yeah, so he is right. We can actually talk to an informant. And we actually do run into these people from time to time, too. Have you heard anything about a girl called Mia? Taruni knows this, of course. But Taruni is informant by trade. Cannot provide information without proper compensation. Yeah, so we have to buy the information. So, we'll buy that. Thanks much for custom. Inside Titan battleship, Gormighty Girl is being held prisoner. Unfortunately, Taruni did not yet receive intelligence specifying prisoner name. But rumors say big ship arrived for sole purpose of holding one measly girl. People of Gormott getting along quite well with Empire nowadays, so trouble like this not very welcome. That seemed to be opinion of most of Torgoth residents. That about extent of information Taruni knows. Enough to satisfy friends? Thanks. Yeah, so we were able to get everything for that. Yeah, so after we do that, we can pretty much head back to Tora's house, and that's where we, pretty much collect ourselves and reconvene. Do want to get a look over here. Just want to see if there are any chests. I don't see any. Alright, I could probably see what Dewey has for core chips here. So we did get a few of these. And I should probably equip that blade too. So, oh, wrong one. Characters, Rex, Engage Blade. There we go. So now
I made the A-team! Score!
Okay. Alright, so now let's talk to this guy again. And we can now buy stuff for second blade. So, let's see. It's a healer, so probably doesn't matter too much what I'll give it, but I'll give it the wing ship. That'll be fine. So many of the chips definitely have varying effects, where there increases auto attack, block rate, critical rate, and it also having special effects. But for now, we'll just use what we have. Alright, and since we did come over here, let's take a look around here. Let's see. Chest. Yeah, because either way, we just gotta head back to where Tora's house is. So, we do have 3 core crystals, so we might as well see if we get anybody. It's definitely a low chance. So, this game kind of has its own gacha system, based on the blades that you can get. Early on, you have a pretty decent chance of getting blades, but later on, it gets harder and harder to get certain blades because of the smaller and smaller pool of them. For example, since they're all available, I have a decent chance of getting one now, depending on the core crystal I use, versus if I have like 2 or 3 left out of the entire pool, it's going to be that much harder to get them. So, let's take a crack at it. Let's view Awakening for these, because we could get one that we actually could use. So there are some that I kind of want to have for specific characters, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so I think those are just generic ones. Okay, so that one's a generic one, so I'll skip it. Okay, so a fire type, I'm not going to set. Let's continue. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty obvious if we get a known blade versus a generic one, and that's because of the cutscene. You'll be able to tell the difference. Okay, so that one's a standard, so we'll skip it. Another wind one. Alright, number 3. And we could get these core crystals in chests. We could get these from monsters. So there's a pretty decent supply of crystals that we can get. And I think those are just some generic ones. Yeah. That's alright. We'll have better chances of getting one. Oh, we got a lightning one. Alright, so let's take a look and see what we got. Customized blade. Yeah, so one of the things I usually look for when it comes to blades is what do they have available. I'm usually looking for tier 3 abilities. This dude only has an electric and forestry at tier 1, so I'm probably going to toss this one. I usually don't worry too much about this stuff here because this just helps out with like battle, whereas this stuff here pretty much helps out with like everything. Alright, so we'll take a look at Tenku here. Yeah, another tier 1. Well, I got a tier 2. Yeah, so for now, since I'm not really in the need for blades anyway, I don't mind releasing these guys. And we will get a couple of things back too. Yeah, and the booster's right there. I'll explain later when we get some more crystals. It just changes the chance of getting certain element types. Alright, so we made it back. Yeah, so definitely a good recon mission.
Nia and Dromark executed. It doesn't bear thinking about.
Ah, that's what
But
the rumor
getting
was.
aboard that warship will be no mean feat. We're going to need an ironclad plan.
Army port is under heavy guard.
It's a pretty good drawing.
I guess we'll just have to mount a full-on attack.
No, Rex, we can't put everyone in danger.
Right. Sorry.
There. This is one of the Grand Arbor's routes, right? If this map is correct, it goes all the way from the quay to the hull of the warship. And here,
Sounds like a plan.
it looks like some kind of cargo entrance. Could we sneak on that way?
Oh, right. No one will spot us if we sneak in from below.
Security light around this entrance. At night, not even workers here.
Looks like this is our only option.
Then it's a plan. Tora?
Tora have something to
Here
show
we go.
you.
Yeah, so Tora's been working on something.
What's this then?
Nobody ever see this before. Secret of Tora. An artificial blade.
An artificial blade?
I can't believe it.
Tora have always wanted to be driver of blade. But Tora has no potential to awaken Core Crystal.
Yeah, it's because of his species.
How could you know that? Surely you just have to try and... Oh,
He did.
you did, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, 1 year ago. Tora applied to drive a recruitment man.
Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, their species has a very, very small affinity chance to awaken
oh, Tora.
blades.
You mean you...
I think we do actually
It
run
was
into someone
bad.
that can, but yeah, his species,
Tora had
the Nalpon,
nosebleed for 3 days.
can't resonate with blades.
Just a nosebleed.
What you mean, just? People die from loss of blood, you know?
He's not wrong,
Yeah, but
especially
from
if
a
it's continuous.
nosebleed.
Anyway, moving on.
For a near-death experience, you're awfully casual about this.
Anyway, back to Tora's blade. When complete, even no potential Tora can be a driver.
This is simply incredible. You built this blade from scratch, Tora?
It was started by Grampypon and Dadapon. But Grampypon die, and Tora still not know where Dadapon go to.
Oh.
So Tora will finish Blade myself and become a driver like always wanted.
Woohoo.
Then Dadapon hear about Tora's success and come back home, yes?
Oh, Tora.
By the by, Tora, this blade, as far as I can see, it looks complete. What is there left to do?
All Tora have left
Yeah,
to
also
do
a
is
couple of
buy
things we gotta
missing
do for
parts.
this.
But Tora have no money at all.
Oh,
Of
really?
course.
Really?
Nothing? At all?
Not even 1 gold?
So you're asking for a loan?
Not loan. Closer to generous donation.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to pay
Just
back.
like a Nopon? Always shrewd when it comes to gold.
But if Tora completes Artificial Blade, combat capabilities will be big help on mission.
Well, yeah. If it works, you may have a point. So, how much exactly do you need?
Oh, no more than 60,000 gold.
We don't have
60,000?
that.
Do you want a kidney as well?
Calm down, Rex. I think we owe Tora our help.
Yeah, so we do
If
have a
it's
couple
just
of
money
options
he
for this.
needs, I may be able to assist.
Assist? How exactly?
Nothing illegal, I hope.
Yeah.
Don't even joke, Gramps.
This is a natural crystal. It should fetch around 60,000.
No way. We can't let you sell that.
But
No, It wouldn't be right. That's it. I'm paying for the parts myself.
Very admirable.
Very much.
Rex is too generous.
This blade of yours had better be seriously useful, though, Tora.
Leave that to Tora.
Well then, let's go, I guess.
Yippee!
Will they really be okay?
I suppose they'll have to be.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so we do have two options here. Either use the money or go looking for items. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. So, what do you actually need to finish this artificial blade? 1 perfect range sensor and 3 bion connectors. I don't think I've ever heard of either of those. Perfect range sensor supplements functions of eyes and artificial blade. Quite pricey item, but very important. And the bion connectors? They have many uses, but mostly to prevent hat fall off. Would an ordinary piece of string not suffice? So, where can we buy these items? At Marchia's Odds and Ends. It's just off to the left after entering Torrigon City. I'm sure we must have walked past that area before. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so we did. There's a guy that we could talk to about some of these parts. So
What
we will
have we here?
do just that. I'll grab a few of those. Thank you. Yeah, and obviously we don't have the money to buy the stuff outright, so we'll pretty much have to get the items ourselves. And thankfully, there are a couple of ways to do that. So, we're just gonna make our way over there. I could probably just fast travel over. I'll do that from the menu.
We're here.
So, shall we?
Alright, looks like we also have a side quest here, too. Oh, a couple of side quests. Bowery? Yeah, because this one's kind of important. Hey, do you know the shop called Lusal Greens? There's a girl who works there, Tene. She's such a bright and cheerful lass, but last month she lost her father. Her mother succumbed to illness a while ago. It was just the two of them. I feel so bad for her now, all alone. She's got the brains to put out new products, no problem, but running a shop by herself must be hard. As you can probably tell, I'm worried about her, so I'd like you to save her business. I'd like to hear the details. Rax, what about you? Yeah, same here. Can you fill us in? First of all, buy 1 piece of every product that's on offer. That'll let Tene know you mean well. What that means is she'll let you buy the deeds to Lusal Greens. When you do that, you'll become the shop's owner. With me so far? Well, when I say owner, I don't mean like sharing in the profits, but relax, there's plenty of benefits of it still. Tene will be relieved to know that someone like you has her back, and she'll be able to get on with things. And you'll get the special boons too, for example, things like making harvesting easier, or running faster. How about it? Can I count on you? Right, shall we get to work on this right away? That's the right answer. Like I said before then, first buy the whole selection of goods at Teme's shop, including the Peri Leaf salad, of course. Well, off you go. Yeah, so this initially sets off a mechanic that we can do with these shops. We can eventually, depending on the requirements for this, buy out the shops and then, just like what he had said, buy the deed for it, and we do actually get some really useful things for it too. So we'll talk to her. Yeah, so we'll just buy 1 of each. And this is a minimum too. You don't have to like max out on everything because it can be pretty expensive. So once we do that, we back out and then head back into it, and then we have the deed. So with this one, increases item drop collection range by 50 centimeters. So even though it seems small, we do get a bunch of these, and it definitely adds up. So since I do have the money, I'll get that. And I should probably see if I can find anything to sell. Anything that I don't need. Probably some of these. Don't need that. I could get better ones. That's that. Okay, we do have some normal cylinders. We'll need to buy more though. Yeah, so we'll go with that. And you can see that little symbol next to the name too. That means we bought the deeds for it. And we could do this with all the shops here too. But some of the shops do require a couple of different things for that to happen too. But for now, we'll just move on. Hey, thank you. Feels really great to see 10A smiling again. She's always been cheerful and kind, but also kind of stubborn. I know she doesn't need her old friends like me looking over her shoulder. She can stand on her own feet. I know this, but still, I can't help but being a little worried, can I? I just wanted to give her a hand, just a bit. With your help, I think she'll have found the confidence she needs for the shop she inherited to thrive. Oh, and also, do you know it's not just 10A shop, right? Other businesses work much the same way. Buy every item they have, and they'll start offering to sell you their deeds. By that, you'll get a nice fat advantage, different ones depending on the shop. Oh, and one word of warning though. It's not every shop that will offer all their products from the get-go. Few do, in fact. In those cases, you'll have to raise the development level before they'll sell everything, letting you get the deeds. And sometimes, if they don't seem to offer the deeds no matter what, it's worth trying again in a little bit. Oh, sorry to keep you so long. I can stop being such a busybody now. I have my gratitude. Thanks for everything. Yeah, so the development is mostly for the region. So depending on what we do in the regions, we actually increase the development, which in turn increases the what the shops sell, among other things. Alright, so let's talk to this guy. Well, hello there. Tora here to buy perfect range sensor and buy-on connectors. Ah, you're the young Nopon who was gazing longingly at those the other day. Meh, you noticed? Well, considering you were staring for 3 hours straight. But I'm dreadfully sorry, we're all out of perfect range sensors right now. We got plenty of buy-on connectors still, though. They're 4,000 apiece. 12,000 for 3 of them. Huh, it really is pricey. Rex promised to pay the whole amount, no backsies. I mean, sure, I'm not about to go back on my word, but... Are you one of those salvagers? Yep, I may not look it, but I'm actually a professional at it. And maybe you could get a buy-on connector that way. Apparently they fish the things up quite regularly around this season. Well, that's not a bad idea. Let's go give it a try. Good luck, Rex. I'll cheer you on too. Yeah, so we could salvage for these. So we will get these items first, but we gotta make sure we have enough of the cylinders to salvage. The real problem is the perfect range sensor. Did we not salvage that as well? I don't think I've heard that. Third of any likely spots for those lately. They're almost impossible to find except when the Titans and the Cloud Sea align in exactly the right way. We don't exactly have time to waste, so perhaps salvaging isn't the answer. Hey, did I ask you something? From the looks of it, this young lady here is a blade and you're her driver, am I right? Huh? Is that what it looks like? Wait one moment, please. Rex and Tor also played, actually. Does that make me the driver? Surely the driver would have to be me. Can we try to be a little believable here? We need to sort out our stories. Hey now, no need to get your knickers in a twist. I'm just a regular botanist. Botanist? Tora would have never guessed. I get that a lot. Thing is, I was heading to Lasham Island for a spot of field work, but I ran into a bit of a monster trouble. I tried asking the Imperial Army to help me out, but it looks like they're pretty busy right now. So I figured if you wanted decent fighting, maybe you could take care of the issue for me. If you help me out, I might just be able to spare a perfect range sensor I got lying around in storage. Wow, that sounds perfect. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Lasham Island isn't hard to find. You can see it through the left as you exit the city through the main entrance. Just take care of those Jupin Crabble you find there. And be careful, they could be vicious. Yeah, so that's where we get the sensor. So, not quite yet. We get the salvage first. Alright, so I'm going to turn around and do the salvage here. Let's see what's available. So, the connectors we can get through the normal cylinder, so I'll buy a couple of these. Alright, and then we can head down to the salvage point here. It is just past the fountain. If you can see that little hook. We'll stick to the one in town because the other two we can't exactly get to just yet.
So, shall we?
Yeah, so that's where we can salvage. And just like before, we have the button QuickTime event. And we need 3 of these.
Oh, I can't wait! Yo!
And 2.
Huh. All right! Oh, I love the smell of salvage.
Yeah, so we also have a chance of getting an enemy up here as well. So we do have to be careful.
Okay, bring it on.
Alright, so nothing in that.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
I think we get the Bion connectors from pickup right there, too.
Ha!
Rush down!
Got
Our
a
motions are
spinning
in tune,
edge.
Rex!
My thoughts exactly.
Lost it.
Anchor shot. Ha! I'll keep you safe, Pyra.
Alright,
Salvage is on.
here. Oh, there we go. Bion. Oh, okay, so it wasn't a chest. Alright, so we only need 1 more of them. Wow, they could save the cylinders
Time
for
for
next
some
time.
treasure hunting.
Because we could definitely get some good items through this, too. So.
Ta!
And it varies by different place, too. Not just in town or outside of it, but in different regions
Oh,
as well.
man. Did I come up with a load of guff again?
Okay, it looks like we have a crapple.
It must have sensed our skill.
Attack him.
Ha! Yeah!
Pretty easy one.
Let's keep this up and we'll win for sure.
Double spinning edge.
There we go. Alright, just need 1 more.
You're all mine.
There we go. Wow, exactly 1. Alright, so now that we have the 3 connectors, we have to go to Lasham Island for the sensor. So, we can pretty much just run right out. I do want to head here first, though. Oh, we don't have access to that. Alright, never mind. It's alright, we'll deal with that later. Oh, yeah, that's part of the story. You'll see later. Let's see. Yeah, so the island is right over there. So that's where we're headed. We do... Oh, it is high tide. Okay, so we could just hop in. Yeah, so if it was low tide, we wouldn't be able to do this. But since it is high tide, we could swim. So, definitely makes it easier. It was low tide earlier, but I think it's because since we salvaged, that also changes the tide as well. What I was thinking is that we can also do that with the inn, but we haven't unlocked that yet, so it is a good thing that we did that with salvaging.
All in one piece.
So, as you can see, we do have to be a little careful over here, so we kind of have to stay away from the level 40s. And I think the guy... Yeah, I'm the 38. Yeah, so we have to attack the level 9 here. That must be the monster Sedwin was talking about. Doesn't look like a pushover, that's for sure. Sora Wish could help too, but probably not much good for anything other than decoy at war. No need for any of that. We can handle this one just fine. Right, Pyra? Absolutely. No need to rely on just my power, though. You should make use of all your blades. Indeed. You may only have 1 driver, but twice the blades means twice the potential. Good point. I'll remember that. Alright, let's do this. Charging in, guns a-blazing.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Yeah, so I do have a little bit of a cooldown here with Murray. So
Our emotions are in tune,
should be
Rex.
just fine with using
My thoughts exactly. Anchor shot.
Rushdown.
Rolling smash.
Our emotions are in tune, Rex.
Yeah, easy
I
enough.
like your attitude.
Yeah, so we got the sensor. Now we can head back. I think we have to. So wait, I don't have to go to the menu. I can just click on the map. Alright, Torgoth, and then pretty much right here next to the shop. Because I believe he's at his shop.
We're here.
So, shall we?